So yeah, so then after that, after I got my name tag, I took a picture, cheese, and then I went into this room, and you go into, there's different rooms, and you go to whichever room applies to you according to your branch. So I went into this room, and it was just a briefing about you know, I guess joining the military. The briefing was joining the military and all of that. So so the guy who was over, the guy who was like, I guess like you could say the supervisor of the MEPS or whatever, or the director of it, he was there, and he was just asking us like why we joined the military, what was our expectations, what we're looking forward to, and what we're not looking forward to, and stuff like that. So then he talked about a little bit of being honest throughout the whole process, and this and this and that. And then after that, he made us check off, like we had a flow chart which showed all the different things that we had to go through that day. So that was the first one, we checked it off, bam, that was it. So then after, we went into this other room. People who had to take a test went into another room. People who didn't have to take a test were going straight to medical. So after we went to medical, and they took our blood pressure, and they were moving like really fast. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they were rolling, like they were moving super fast. It was 2 guys taking blood pressures. Then after that, they were doing like 5 people at a time doing a hearing test. So after we took the blood pressure, I went into another room, and that room was my hearing test. It was 5 girls. We both went into like the little booth. There's like a booth, and you sit, you know, in the chairs, and then you pull like the little screen over to divide you, and you put your earphones on, and you have like a little clicker, and every time that you hear like a beep, you click it. So basically, like, I was listening and I was clicking it, and even when I didn't hear nothing, I was still clicking it. Like, it's like a rhythm. It's like 1 2 3 beep, 1 2 3 beep. So I was counting in my head 1 2 3, and I was clicking it even when I wasn't hearing nothing. Cause I seen someone else. I've heard someone told me to do that, so that's just what I did, cause I didn't want to fail it. But anyway, I passed it. So after that, we left that room, went back to the main lobby where they have a whole bunch of chairs that you sit at, and that's when you're waiting to go into something if it's busy. So I sat there, waited to go to my eye exam. So as I was waiting to go to my eye exam, they had I guess the lady who was taking blood. So she was just like, oh, how about you come do your blood and then come back. So I went to go do my blood, and I went into the room. I sat down. She was just talking to me and stuff like that, and she was super nice. Like, everyone there was super nice. No one was yelling at all. Like, a lot of people say that they went to MEPS and it's supposed to be like boot camp, but like the pre-trial, it was nothing like that for me. Like, everyone was super nice. No one was yelling or anything like that. After that, she took the blood, and then she told me to she stick me, and I hate needles. But I took it like a G. I'm not gonna lie. I took it like a G, but I hate needles. So after that, she gave me a cup with my name, and she told me to go to the bathroom. She followed me, so we went into the bathroom. The stall was already open, and she told me I had to pee really bad, so I was like ready to bust. And she told me to pull down my pants and to pee and get like half a cup and then place it on the floor. So that's exactly what I did, and I did it in such a quickness. So I peed, I put it on the floor, and I continued peeing, and she watched me the whole time. So then after I cleaned myself, and then I put the top on the cup, cleaned it up a little bit, because like I said, I had to pee really bad. And then I came out of the stall. Next to the stall, there's like a little window an open window, and that's where you place your cup at, and she was on the other side of the window. So after I finished and I placed the cup on the ground, she exited, and then she went into the room, the other window, the room that led to the window. She went into the other room that was on the other side of the window. There we go. So I put my cup there, and she ran the tests right in front of me. She took like this little pH, like little meter thing, paper that you put in there. She did that. Then she did something else to it, and then something else. Like she was putting all kind of stuff in the pee, and I guess everything came back positive. I mean, scratch that. Everything came back good. So she checked my my medical, my blood and my urine. She checked that off, and that was it. So boom, after that I go back to do my eye exam. So I do my eye exam, and I do wear contact lenses, so I had to take my contact lenses out. So when I take them out, like, I can't see nothing. Like, if I don't have my lenses on, I can't see nothing. So I took them out, and I step into like this little thing, and we're doing a depth perception test. So he's like, okay, he's like, do you see any of the circles sticking out? Which one's sticking out? And I'm like, they all look the same. Like, okay, do you see number 2 sticking out at you? And I'm like, no. He was like, okay, what about number 4 on the second line? I'm like, no, like all these circles look the same, like nothing is sticking out to me. So he tells me to step away, and he shows me like this little like model that he has of it, of how it's supposed to be. And I see that the third one is sticking out. Like, I see it sticking out from all the rest of the circles, but when I look on the machine, it looks the same. Now I don't have my contact lenses on, so I'm like, I don't see nothing. So we kept trying. He was like, okay. So he put on the paper, failed. Like, I seen it on the paper. It said depth perception test failed. But he said it's okay because a lot of people don't have the ability to see that kind of way. After that, we did the regular eye exam with the little hot air balloon and stuff like that, and I did good on that. I figured out that my left eye is better than my right. So yeah, and after that he checked my flow chart, and I was finished. Put my contact lenses back in, and I went to do my actual physical part. I went into this room, and it was cold. I'm not gonna lie, it was cold, and we didn't have like our jackets on or anything. So I went into this room, and I was super cold. So they had this heater like on the floor, so I was the only one in the room. So I just went and I sat by the heater like this, and it felt so good. I was just relaxing. I was just thinking like, man, what now? Like, what to do? So the doctor came in here. He was like, oh, there's one in here. He said we're gonna wait till we get a few more girls. I guess the other girls were taking like other tests, so they haven't gotten to the part that I was at. But like I said, like, my process was going fast. So I had to wait until we had more girls so that we could do it all at one time. So they had one girl walked in, three more girls walked in, and they made us get undressed, and we were just in our bra and panties, and we had to take our socks off. So they made so we did that, and then the doctor came in, and the doctor was like, okay, we're just gonna follow what the TV was saying. The TV was showing us like demonstrations of like the duck walk, all kind of like different like moves and stuff that they wanted us to do and stuff like that. So it was showing us how to do it. So the doctor came in, he was like, okay, we're gonna go with the TV, but we might just go faster. So he was doing it, and we ended up passing the TV up, and that was that. And then after that we waited, and they gave us these little like when you go to the doctor and to get like a pap smear, we had to put our legs on the tape on these little bars spread apart, and he just checked your lady part to make sure that everything looked fine or whatever, and he checked your breast to make sure there weren't any lumps. He checked like your stomach, your heart, and he checked your spine. And after that he marked the flow chart. Everything was good. I went back to the main lobby, talked to the doctor, and we basically just went over the same questions that were on the form, the test form that we brought to MEPS, which was basically, do you have a hair problem? Do you have an eye problem? Have you ever been in a car accident? And other questions like that. He just goes to verify that everything is still the same that you put down. And then after that, he check marked my flow chart, and I was like already done. So he checked marked my flow chart. I went back to the main lobby. I checked out of the MEPS at the main desk, and I went to talk to my liaison. I went to the other side of the building, talked to my liaison, everything was good, and I was just basically waiting for my recruiter. My recruiter came, and he was waiting for one other girl who was her recruiter as well, but she was still in the military, and I mean she was still in the processing. She was still processing, so he ended up letting her take the shuttle back home, and he gave me a ride back to the hotel. So I made it back to the hotel around 2 o'clock. I got my car and I went and got something to eat. So that was basically it. My MEPS experience was really good compared to what other people say. I did not get fussed at. Nobody was yelling. Everybody was happy. They were friendly. We had a couple people pass out. But besides that, everything was good. We ate good. We slept good. I slept good, I know that. The hotel was super nice, and yeah, like I had a really good MEPS experience compared to what other people say. Everyone's experience is different, but that's basically it. I hope you liked this video. I hope you guys took something from this. If you guys are going to MEPS, or if you guys are shipping out to BMT, comment your ship date down below. Let me know if you guys are interested in a video of why I joined the military and what branch I went into, and more questions and more things like that. I'll do a Q&A for that video as well, a separate video. Share this video with your friends if you know anybody who is going to the military, and I hope that you guys subscribe to my channel, because there will be more videos about my journey in this for sure. And so yeah, stay tuned for that, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel and be a part of the family, the growing family. Road to 1K, guys. We're trying to hit 1K. But yeah, now we're gonna hit 1K. We're gonna hit 1K. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure that you share this with your friends and family, and you know they're going to the military. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.